There are very interesting things hidden around here. And that was before we got the gardens. Here, piggy, piggy.
Where are the pigs?
Piggy, piggy, pig, pig.
Oh, lovely setting, isn't it, for pigs?
Piggy. There don't appear to be any here.
Piglets.
It's a natural setting for pigs.
Beautiful, isn't it?
They can do what they naturally do here.
They've got the mud, the water.
Mud, water, bark, all sorts of stuff.
It's so bright.
Over another bridge. Mind the troll.
Yeah, it's. I know. Yeah.
They're clever because they're just going to force us all into
Tea shop and toilets to the left.
healthcare.
They will to get the figures down.
And the others will dip into their favour. Comes the private.
It's like a little pagoda thing there. Ah,
Pick like crazy.
what have we got here? A little pot. So all these odd things dotted around. Very interesting. The one and only Mike Dixon and Bella. Say hello, Bella.
It's Mike Dixon and Bella.
That's it. There we go.
You check that, Mike, before we move on.
And don't forget Uncle Ron, of course. Especially
Hello,
for
Bernie.
Rob Crozer.
Hello.
Excellent.
And we've got some very different sort of lilies here. All right, perhaps past their best now, but some of them aren't yet flowering. Look at this. See? I don't know what the white plants behind them are, but they're going to come on before long. Something in the middle of that garden there that's white. You go and investigate. Here he comes.
Hello. Come into our garden.
Yeah. Thank you very
Right,
much.
yeah.
Good to see you again. This is Natalia.
Ian McKagan.
This is Mike. Hello, Mike. All right. Okay. And Bernie as
Hello,
well.
Ian. Yeah.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man
just come
here.
down. We just finally got here.
Yeah,
Takes a
good.
bit of time.
It does, yes.
This is Bella. Yeah. Yeah. She's lovely. Very sweet. There you go. So how you doing then? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, wind, just die down a little bit. Let's get these clouds out of the way. Well now, that's an interesting sculpture. It's not one of those where you go and Mike Dixon took this photo. It's come out rather well, I think. I hope it doesn't mind me using it. Cheques in the post, Mike. Ah, oh, that's interesting. Only £500. I'll have 3 of them. Something over there was enough to turn heads. Look, there's 3 of them here. And a big P for Prairie Gardens. Actually, we can take quite a panoramic view from here.
Down there,
people.
he's bought an ornament. Thought I'd warn you.
There we go. Well, there's the tea room. Quite pleasant looking. Yeah, there we go. Soldiers, or whatever it. No, they're not soldiers, are they? Excuse me. And this is this Indian bazaar they've got here today. Now, I've lost them. Have they turned around and tried to go where we are? It looks as though they are. So I'd better go back this way, hadn't I? Oh look, there's another one of those sculptures again. Daniel is scrolling with intent across the grass. Right down the very end, you've got these sculptures down there. Interesting, dotted all over the place. I still can't find one of these white cows. Marble white cow. Oh, Tracy. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've only just literally got here.
Oh, you bought Mark as well then?
No.
Or
no.
just you and Andrew?
I think he's smoking with the peace. No, Andrew's in there somewhere.
Yeah, I did spot him. Yeah, there he is. Mr. Moment of Andrew Murphy.
Yeah, the roads are very busy.
Well, yeah. Luckily, coming out from Eastbourne, all the traffic's going into Eastbourne for the air display.
Oh, so you're going... Oh, was it the display
Yeah,
today? Oh,
yeah,
right.
so I'm well out of it.
Arrows?
Yes, later on about 5 o'clock. There seems to be a conglomeration of balls there. And no comments, thank you. We're having a look at this different head here. I've spent about £4,000 so far buying all these heads. How much is this one?
£650.
All right, I'll have 5 of those, I think, please.
That one over there is £11,000.
That balls.
With all the balls.
It certainly keeps your attention, knowing that there's these little things hidden around the place. You don't just go wandering around thinking, yeah.
Looks like the chocolate bubbles. So
They do, yeah.
Can describe that as
aerodynamics,
That's
you might
right,
say.
yeah.
What I'm looking for is little tiny white marble cows. If you find a little white marble
I'll
cow
let you know.
in the hedgerow, you take it to the tea room and you get a surprise. A double price cup of coffee. What's Andrew saying there? Look, he's standing right beside a model host house.
Just look at the size of these leaves.
Is that wild rhubarb?
I don't know, but they're huge.
That is wild rhubarb, isn't it? That's what I call it. If you go on the road out of Minehead,
Yep.
the main A39 out of Minehead going towards the Honeycoat Estate, there's a linear park.
Yep.
Goes right the way along there, and you've got some of these all along the little river, and they're absolutely not ginormous.
Like the biggest leaf.
Yeah.
You could really create a shelter with these.
I don't think you could eat them, but
Yeah.
I always call them giant rhubarb.
Definitely.
You know, all these heads. All these heads, they remind me of David Byrne, and I keep expecting them all to start up in chorus, We're on the Road to Nowhere. If you remember David Byrne and Talking Heads.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that song actually. Got top four.
So what have we got all heads about? Is it?
I've no idea. I don't know. I don't know what. Why really.
The idea is that there's these interesting sculptures are put around the garden,
Yeah.
but it's also a way of exhibiting the sculpture's wares because they're all available for sale.
Oh
And
right.
so presumably when they sell one, there'll be another sculpture
Yes.
that will go in its place.
Bernie always has the answer.
Wow.
I don't always have the answers, but that's what I read.
Yeah.
But I'd probably guess that was the case anyway. Alright, now let's see what we've got here. The intrepid Tracy is leading the way as normal. Here we go, look at this. This is a potting shed with a difference, isn't it?
It's got two little birds on it. So it's
Two little boydies. And a whole range of... I thought a cow had been through there for a minute.
wow.
Look at that.
That's amazing. I suppose a lot of work goes into it though.
Yeah.
Every garden should have one. Here we go, look. Now this could be a little bijou greenhouse or privy. Get rid of it. Andrew's waiting for me to find the price tag. Have you got
Palpitations at the moment.
£19,000 to spare?
That's a good proportion of my year's salary.
That's my 2 entire pensions for the year.
Wow.
But standing back, of course, to have a good look.
That does look magnificent.
Yeah,
though.
it's certainly unusual.
I think it's overpriced, to be honest with you. There's what I call fair price and overpriced, and some people take advantage of the rustic nature of something. They think, oh, we could charge this for it.
I mean, potentially you could probably make that far cheaper.
Well, it might only be scrap wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I appreciate all the work that goes into it, but a lot of those stained glass panels nowadays can be formed quite reasonably.
Well, these are probably at a tool station anyway.
I'd have thought, yeah, allowing for if the glass has been sort of made personally, 8 to 10 grand.
Yeah.
But I certainly wouldn't pay 19 for it. Sorry, quality though it may be.
Wow.
So, if you want to know what to do with your old white bin bags that you don't need anymore, try something like this. Except looking closely, they're not white bin bags, they're bottles.
That are made out of plastic bottles.
Old plastic bottles, yeah, forget the bin bags, plastic bottles.
Wow.
Very, very interesting indeed. They're very well done.
I'm just looking at these. Right, everyone. I'm now looking at these
You heard the latest moment of Murphy first on here, folks.
And me rambling off. Did I cut half of it?
I shudder to think what I'm finally going to put out on here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look. There's an interesting sculpture. Bit of an old table. Ah,
That looks like an artist's easel.
does a bit, doesn't it?
No.
Lower big. Whatever lower big is.
It's not an artist's easel. That looks like a table.
That was part of a table originally, yeah.
And
And
then
there's this
of course,
crow made out of something or other.
Then you've got like coach bolts there as well, just
Yeah.
like bolting everything all together with like rope.
Oh, he's done another one there. Look, using a different part of the table. He's got the top part there, by the looks of it. The bit where the table fits in the hole in the middle. Very clever.
Seems like
Very
some
clever.
original- Yeah, look, you can see for some of
Yeah.
the original detail.
The rain was heavy,
Yeah, we had some rain.
but that was about it. I never lost any sleep over it, that's for sure. And there's some very nice designs on there. I wonder if are they translucent?
I wonder how much that one is.
Oh, is it for sale?
Yeah, 3,500.
I think I'll draw the line at that.
Yeah. That's quite a nice piece.
Although with the price of wood as it is, that
Yes, it was the
is
obvious one.
quite an expensive piece of wood to start with.
Excuse me. Everywhere you
nice.
look, there's something different.
Yeah. I think the sculptures are what makes the place
Oh,
that
yes.
bit different.
Yeah.
I should imagine that in the evening, if you've got the moon shining or the sunset
Oh, it'd be
shining
lovely,
through
wouldn't
there,
it?
that'd be lovely. The middle of the day, oh, it must be more than middle of the day now. It's probably about 1 o'clock, 1:15, but it doesn't do them justice, really.
What if there's a sundial or something?
I did wonder because this must be towards the centre now. Oh, some enormous hot pokers there. Look at them.
Wow.
Mine all finished for the year. There's a good size them. Recycled bicycle wheels. Look.
Oh, yeah.
There's one. And there's the other one. Nice. And in a minute we'll go and have a look at that sculpture over there.
On the tip and do something to them, then sell them for a good amount. Then
Money for nothing and your chicks for free,
yeah.
to quote Mark Knopfler.
That's dark straight.
How much is that one?
Same price.
Wow.
You get a bit more for your money with that one. That other one just hangs from a tree. Presumably you get the base with that.
Space is extra.
Oh, that's rotten.
Like a windmill.
I suppose that's the idea, that it will rotate, but there we go.
Mum's enchanted by this.
Yeah, it reminds me of them windmills by the sea.
This garden's very much like the TV Times. You never knew there was so much in it.
Even Bernie's perplexed on it.
I am indeed, yes. Moment of Murphy meets Station Master's Choice.
Yeah.
That's sort of translucent. Presumably the scrap value includes the legs.
What an interesting piece.
It's impressionist.
Yeah.
Here's another sculpture. The artist has called this one Ammonite number 1. I can't quite see the price, but it looks like 4 figures. Can't afford it anyway. These sculptures are getting cheaper as we go round. We've come down from 19,000 and here we are now, 400, 500 quid, £465 will buy you one of these lovely things of indeterminate purpose. They just sit in your garden and presumably look good. But people will buy them.
Yep.
How much is that?
465.
We just have to be careful of the herd of buffalo that seems to be wandering through the grass over there. Now, what we got here? It's either a bunch of metal bananas, which may be what they're meant to represent,
Don't know. But
or it's a bit of an old fork, bent.
I've got an old fork I could use. Maybe Mum, I should pick that up and stick some scrap on there, and I could be an artist. I'll be like Pablo Picasso. Mwah.
More like Peter Peter.
What does it look?
There's some balloon type sculptures over there. That's interesting. I keep saying that's interesting, but a lot of it is interesting.
Yeah, close.
Here's Andrew doing some of his moments again.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's very, very nice place to wander around.
Melty big silver.
Look there. Oh,
Oh, I know.
butterflies there. Some of this grass stuff.
Have you found any little white cows hidden, Daniel,
No, I
anywhere?
haven't found any yet, but
Probably have to walk in amongst the flowers to get that. Oh, I'm going to do it. I might get told off.
oh yeah.
Was it a nice cup of tea?
Yeah, that's what we needed.
Oh, I think I need a cold drink and a bit of cake. That sounds good.
The wasps.
Oh yeah, my
I'm
cake's
just
pretty
thinking
quick.
that, and I
because of
was
the
like,
wasps.
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Right, that's it. I'm going to stuff it down my throat. And that's what I did.
I sat them.
I might forget the cake in that case then.
See them
Yeah.
do
What we haven't done yet is wander through the Indian Bazaar.
like you did.
I
Over
think,
there.
yeah, I think as far as I'm concerned, a cold drink
Yeah. I was a bit.
and then a look round the bazaar. We've virtually done the gardens now.
Yeah.
Everybody's off doing their own thing and having a good time, hopefully. Oh, look,
Is what Ian.
there's Ian. That's better.
Hiya.
Here he is.
This is Tracy, this is Natalia.
Hello, Natalia. Hello.
Now, call it idiotic, if you will. I just recorded the whole lot. The lens cover over. But I'm sitting now in the picnic area. Every time I want to sit down somewhere, I'll be quiet. Somebody has to come where I am. Now, just looking down the main aisle in the middle of the gardens, everything seems to go off to one side of it. Daniel's having a good old wander round. And over there is the place where they have this Indian bazaar today, all the marquees and everything else. I'll go and take a look at that in a minute. over there in the distance, South Downs. It has turned into a very nice day today. The wind could be a little bit softer, but there you go, you can't have everything. Quite a few people, but it's not saturated. And in that respect, very pleasant place to come on a Saturday afternoon. I do, however, have one issue to take with this place. It displays sculptures supposedly by local artists, promotes the sale of locally produced handmade cakes, sausages and that sort of thing, and yet soft drinks made in Italy. I find something not sitting quite rightly with that, but it was the only sort of light sparkling drink that I could find that would not be too bad for me. But even 15 grams of sugar in this, but, oh well. Oh, Andrew's got himself a bit of cake. Do a lot of courier work over the Isle of Wight.
I've been back since 2015, so it's been a while for me.
Coach tours and what have you, so I got to know it quite well at one time.
Yeah.
I've never been over on the other craft though.
Oh, I have many times.
Oh, it was rather
The fastest craft we went to the Isle of Wight on was back in the 1960s, where they had them, one of the very first of the fast catamarans, the HM2s, yeah.
Wow.
They lasted very short space of time on sealing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Has he been in many water and puddles?
It's certainly bizarre in here.
No.
We got Kai, Bella, who are taking various people for a walk. There's nice stuff here, if you like this sort of thing. I am, yes, with the mirror.
Ian was on about going Bluebell,
Yes,
and we're up for it.
yep, let's turn this off a minute.
Have you had a look?
bit of a dynamic where we send.
Ah, there it is, the red's up, so it's working. It's on for several weeks. Yeah, getting back to the Bluebell, if he suggests a date that you can't make, just ask could we do alternative, you know.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll find a date we can all do,
Yeah, yeah.
which would be a problem, but be a nice trip out.
Yeah, I think he's going to put it out to people,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know. Yeah. So, be good.
Another social club outing.
Yeah.
Only this one's organised by Ian. If he wants to use the social club banner to do it, I'm quite happy for that.
Yeah.
To me, it's what the social club is all about. That's why I hope that it would work out this way, and it seems it has. So
Yeah.
Gets people together and they go out.
It does, yeah. 'Cause
But-
Mike Dixon was just a name to me.
just have a quick wander round. It's very quiet here. Some interesting things for such word again. Why can't I think of a different word? Intriguing, let's put it that way. Some necklaces. Doorknobs. Painted bed tops, bed knobs and broomsticks. Doorknobs and softballs, look at that. All sorts of shiny bling, I suppose you'd call it. but it's an interesting addition. Something else to enjoy. Interesting in the inner sanctum. We've still got a few left here. Others have gone home, but Elaine's still here. Daniel, Tracy,
Oh yeah, that was.
Andrew, Ron, and Mike, and not forgetting, whoops, that was too fast. Not forgetting Bella.
Yeah, thank you. That was great.
We've had a nice visit, very interesting place, a different sort of place, but nice to have an informal
It's been lovely.
gathering. Maybe we'll do the odd one or two more before long, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Blame Ian McCoggan because he suggested the location, but I think it was turned out very nice in the end. So we'll see everybody soon, and take care, all of you. I've got to film this quick because as soon as I stop, there'll be somebody around shortly. Pig one there on the way in. Pig there on the way out. Enjoy your snooze, Mr. Pig. Or Mrs. Pig. I can't see any other piggies. But just making my way to the exit now. I never did find a little marble white cow. But they got some banana trees here. I think there's actually some bananas growing on them. Where did I see them? Not on that one. It must have been this one. Anyway, we did see some on one of the trees. Mind you, a nice pear tree up there. I can focus in on the pears. There we are. How about that? I bet they'll be nice when they drop. There's a difference of a sculpture. It's an elephant. My mum would have liked that. And here we are at the exit. With another banana tree. A few of them around here. Right. Off to the car and off home.